What up there, guys? It's Jugget82, and this is a review of the Munsters 2022. Now, first of all, I'm going to say this right here. I'm a huge Rob Zombie fan. I definitely like his music, like a bunch of his movies. The first time I actually heard a Rob Zombie song was actually because I was watching wrestling at ECW. When I first got into ECW, the song 1965 played. And I got into it, and I like, of course, more human than human, a bunch of this white zombie stuff, and also this current stuff. But this is what I'm going to say about him as a director as well. I've had very enjoyment out of his movies. Of course, House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, as well as even Three from Hell. I enjoyed all those movies. Like the first Halloween movie. The second one is I didn't get the whole White Horse thing, but it's still okay. Watch. 31, another Rob Zombie movie. I actually loved a lot of his directing the movies he's directed. When I first saw the trailer for The Munsters, I tried to look at it as optimistic as possible because when I was a kid, I loved watching The Munsters on Nick at Night. Just the whole feel of the show. I watched that as well as the Addams Family because those shows were kind of intertwined of how they were. And, I didn't see the Mark and Burt Lane show that came out a couple years back. But I do remember the made for TV movies that they had on Fox. And I do remember the colored monster movies they had, The Return of the Monsters and all that stuff like that. But with this movie, the trailer made it to more in what people did notice. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, there is the whole situation with the black and white, the neo color stuff. It, to me, technically works because the colors are very saturated. So you can see they're fully, if I'm saying it correctly, you can see the color is really colorful. The movie, for it being a Rob Zombie movie, is definitely, you can watch it with the family. Of course, there's no cussing and all that shit, where you just have a lot of just profanity and stuff. If you watch the Rob Zombie movie, it's going to be a lot of F-bombs and a whole lot of extra stuff. So this movie you can watch it with your family. That being said, the negatives let's say, okay, first of all, I think that, if you have watched some of Rob Zombie's stuff, he does a lot of cuts in his movies. So if you are used to that, then you should be good with this movie. Of course, like I said, with the black and white stuff, you only see that at the end of the movie. So you're not going to get a full-fledged Munsters feel like you got from the original 60s series. I do like the part where Hermit, the actor that plays Hermit Munster, Jeff Daniels, he did mention Car 54, Where Are You?, which is a show that the actor that played Hermit Munster in the original show was in. There is a lot. Daniel Roebuck, I hope I'm saying it right, but Daniel Roebuck, I remember him from a movie called The Late Shift, which was where he played Jay Leno, and it was supposed to be about when Jay Leno and David Letterman was trying to fight for the spot for Johnny Carson's. I remember that movie he was in. He plays the Count. They say the Count with Grandpa from the Munsters. He plays him really good in this, and definitely very good. Sheri Moon Zombie, her character in the movie, she of course plays Lady Monster. I know a lot of people get a lot of flack about her being always put in Rob Zombie movies because that's his wife. But I'm going to say this right here. She did a fitting way of playing that character. We also have Cassandra Peterson, and I'm butchering your name because I always know it as Elvira, Queen or Mistress of the Dark. Or what I said, Queen of the Dark, whatever. But she's actually in this movie, and she does an excellent job. She has like a little cameo. There are a lot of other actors in this movie that do their part. Pat Priest, didn't know her name, but I know she did play Marilyn Munster in the original show. She's actually the Transylvania Airlines announcer. They don't actually show her. Or the actor that played Eddie Munster, who plays the Tin Man. They say he plays, that's Butch Patrick. He plays the Tin Can Man. So he's not actually being shown. So I feel like it was a bummer. They could actually but they did actually have them in one of the made for TV movies, I remember. And yeah, but all in all, I could say that for me, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it had its quirky points, and I thought it had this and hits and that and hits and this. But at the end of the day, it was a freaking movie that I probably wouldn't watch again, but I enjoyed what I saw. But yeah, the Munsters 2022. Don't ask me how I got this movie early, because it's supposed to come out in September 27th or something like that. But, we always got to keep our secrets. But yeah, this is Jughead82 signing off. You guys have a good one.